Hey, what's up guys, it's Red here with another Fire Emblem mythology, this one being on Brodia. But before we get started, make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any feedback or recommendations for future videos. I enjoy reading them even if I might not reply. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Over 87% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to help me reach 400 and many more subs. Subscribing is free and you can always unsubscribe later. Also, make sure to check out my Ko-Fi if you really enjoy the content and want to help support me and this channel. I make approximately $0 right now from these videos, so any donation helps. It isn't necessary, but I'd really appreciate it, and your message will be shown and perhaps even read at the end of mythology videos like this one. So anyways, let's get started with the kingdom itself. Brodia, the Kingdom of Might. It is a military powerhouse in Helios, as it is prideful of its military strength. Brodia borders Firene, whom they are allies with because the Queen of Firene made non-aggression pacts with Brodia, as they like to cause fights and try to claim more land. Brodia also neighbors Elusia, whom both are at war with each other, as Elusia worships the fell dragon Sombron, and Brodia wants more land but are practically at a standstill. Brodia is also known for its production of minerals such as precious gemstones and metal, because the country is rich with mining deposits. The divine dragon Lumera also entrusted Brodia with the emblem ring, the Ring of the Young Lion Roy. Brodia as a name doesn't really have any real connections, but it presumably comes from the word Brody, which has some etymological origins, but the one I think fits Brodia the most is the Gaelic word Brocha, which means a point, a spot, or level piece of land. But another Gaelic word, Brochach, also fits as it means muddy place. The main reason why I chose this is because Brodia is a mining and military focused country, so I feel like those fit. Anyways, now on to the King of Brodia, King Morion, whose name comes from an alternate name for Sir Morion, one of King Arthur's Knights of the Round Table who was the Morge son of Aglovale. In fact, Sir Morion was a black man, with him being described as handsome, tall, and black of face and limb. He encounters Sir Lancelot and Sir Gawain when he was searching for his father, who so happens to be the brother of Sir Percival, who Lancelot and Gawain were looking for. Actually, even the origin of his name connects with the type of smoky quartz that Morion is also named after. That type of smoky quartz is named Morion quartz, which is known for its dark and opaque color. In Fire Emblem, King Morion is a family man who is proud and ambitious, as he is at war against Elusia and is actively trying to invade them. While fearless, he is also very stubborn, even going to fight the King of Elusia without an emblem ring, even though King Hyacinth was gonna use his emblem ring. Ultimately, he was defeated and had his blood drained for Sombron, who then revived King Morion as a corrupted, who had to be defeated. So now, onto his first son and crown prince of Brodia, Diamant, who gets his name from the precious gem Diamond. In fact, Diamant means diamond in French, Dutch, Czech, and German. Everyone knows what diamonds are, and diamonds come in a multitude of colors, with the rarest color of diamond being red, with there being less than 30 true red diamonds in the world, and it matches the main color of Diamant. In Fire Emblem, Diamant is the crown prince and eventual king of Brodia during the events of Engage. He exemplifies what it means to be a good Brodian with his bravery, honor, and valor, who, unlike his father, wants to establish peace, especially with Elusia. He is a kind man who trained from a young age to be a leader and great warrior. He also gave the divine dragon Alir Brodia's emblem ring, as he welcomed him with open arms. So now, onto Diamant's younger brother, Alcryst, whose name is actually an anagram for crystal, which is also true for his Japanese name, and crystal or crystal gem is just a generic catch-all term for practically every, if not all, precious gemstones. In Fire Emblem, Alcryst is the second prince of Brodia, who is overly apologetic, meek, and self-deprecates himself, not thinking he's worthy of anything because he isn't like his brother. He's still definitely skilled as a fighter, but he doesn't think so. So anyways, now on to Diamant's retainers, starting with Amber, with his name coming from the gemstone Amber, which is formed by tree resin that exudes from a tree's bark. Amber comes in multiple colors like red, blue, green, white, and black, but of course, the most common color and the one you think of most when you think of Amber is yellow Amber, which is of course yellowish orange in color. In Fire Emblem, Amber is a royal knight of Brodia, who is one of the retainers of Diamant. Amber grew up in an alpaca farm as he raised them with his family. He loves stories and legends of heroes and wants to leave a legacy and become a legend himself. So now, onto the second retainer of Diamant, Jade, which she gets her name from the precious gemstone Jades, which are either made from jadeite or nephrite, with the more precious and highly prized of the two being jadeite. Jade comes in a rainbow of colors like most gemstones, but of course its most notable color is green. In Fire Emblem, Jade is a royal knight of Brodia, and she was originally from a mining town in which she defended the town and mines against bandits. She became one of Diamant's retainers after a tournament where she fought Amber and won. She is serious and calm, with her demeanor allowing her to stay focused and gain the moniker of the Iron Wall. So now, onto Alcryst retainers, starting with Citrinne, who gets her name from the gemstone Citrinne, which is a type of quartz. Naturally occurring citrines are rare and commercial citrines are made from heat-treated amethyst or smoky quartz. In Fire Emblem, Citrinne is actually the daughter of the Grand Duke of Brodia, meaning she is the niece of King Morion and cousin to Diamant and Alcryst. She has a haughty demeanor, but in reality she is kind and generous due to her immense wealth. She gives gold, gems, and money to those in need and her friends without asking for anything in return. So, the next retainer is Lapis, who gets her name from lapis lazuli, a semi-precious gemstone valued for its rich and deep blue color, which has been valued since ancient times. It is a metamorphic rock that is made up of lazurite, pyrite, and calcite, which also doesn't really make sense as Lapis herself is predominantly red/pink in color. In Fire Emblem, Lapis came from a small farming village known for growing yams and potatoes, and due to the presence of bears, Lapis had to learn how to fend off the bears. Eventually, her experience allowed her to win a tournament that caught the attention of the royals, who made her into Alcryst's retainer. Lapis is kind-hearted and good-natured, and she takes her task to protect Alcryst very seriously as she is very protective over him. So that was all the retainers. Now onto the royal guard who serves King Morion. Saphir, who gets her name from sapphire, which are a type of precious gemstones, which are a type of corundum, and natural sapphires come in a multitude of colors but are primarily blue. They also come in red, but red corundum stones are called rubies, yet they both are the same mineral. Actually, pink corundum can be called rubies or sapphires. In Fire Emblem, Saphir hails from a small fishing town. Her parents died when she was young after a raid from Elusia. After the raid, she became a mercenary and eventually became a royal guard to the king. She is hardworking and diligent and will do anything to protect her country and is considered one of the strongest warriors in Brodia. So now, onto the final character, and one of my personal favorites, Yunaka, who has two names. With the name you know her as, Yunaka presumably comes from unakite, which is a type of metamorphic rock that is a type of altered granite comprised of colorless quartz, green epidote, which is why it has a green and pinkish color scheme. Yunaka's original name is Larimar, which is a type of silicate mineral known as pectolite, with Larimar being the trade name of the rare blue variety of pectolite. Larimar is predominantly blue, but it has varieties that include different shades of greens and purples. In Fire Emblem, Yunaka was originally named Larimar. She was an assassin known in certain Brodian circles. She was abandoned by her parents before she was adopted by an assassin who trained her. Eventually, she left the business and got a new identity as Yunaka. She became a thief who stole the ring of the Emblem Micaiah and sold it for money, eventually joining the Divine Dragon to regain the ring from bandits. She is usually bubbly and eccentric, especially in her speech, which is mainly a mask to hide her from her original self. So, that was the Fire Emblem mythology on Brodia. Hopefully you all enjoyed it enough to leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you want to help support me in this channel, check out my Ko-Fi. Any little bit helps and your message will most likely be read and shown at this section of the video. Next video will be on Elusia, so stay tuned. So thanks for watching.